what happens. It's not great.
Anything after him, you need to make sure it's clean.
CJ hasn't been so far this fall.
It's been good.
You've been making some changes on positions, so how's it been for you?
It's been great. Learning a lot of stuff from Coach Jay, learning a lot of stuff from Coach P, and then even from Kenyatta and Kaden Kerr. They've been helping me a lot, so I'm really enjoying the position change.
You always talk about how you like to be a pass rusher. How excited are you to be a pass rusher?
Oh, I'm loving it. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the pass rush and the position change. But I feel like it can just show how versatile I can be because of the fact how I played linebacker for the past few years. Now I'm rushing passer. So,
which specific offensive tackles give you the most trouble in practice?
Nobody.
Nah. I feel like all our alignment is really good. They all set differently. They all have their different techniques and things like that. But like I said, I feel like they're all different in different ways. But I feel like they're all good.
CJ, could you be like an X factor in this role?
I can be whatever the team needs me to be. Wherever Coach Patricia and Coach Jay tells me to line up, that's where I'm gonna line up and do my job.
Did you hear the Abdul Carter comparison?
Yes.
What were your thoughts?
The team's been calling me dual since I
Did you like called Mini Abdul Carter?
No, I didn't.
It's all right.
But I don't really pay attention to being nicknamed or comparing myself to other people. I'm my own person. I rush my own way. Yes, we might have similarities, but like I said, I'm my own person.
Last year you set the goal of being the sacks leader. This year you got a different opportunity to do that. Is that still the main goal for you?
Yeah, 100%. But whatever, like I said, whatever Coach Jay and Coach Patricia needs me to do, that's what I'm gonna do.
What was the first thing that you did to get ready to move up front?
I had to put on weight. I was 235 last year. Now I'm 240, 245. It's different from when you're blitzing off ball and being on the edge and consistently hitting somebody who's 300 plus pounds every single play.
How'd you do it?
Coach Mick, whatever he had planned for me, I was making sure I was in his ear. Coach KP, Kayla Olsen, I always asking questions, always asking how much food do I need, like what else do I need to add on this plate, like what time do I need to eat, things like that. Just constantly asking questions to help me become the best me I can be.
Okay, what sets Coach Mick, what sets Kayla and the entire nutrition department apart?
I feel like they care. They'll sit you down one-on-one. They'll be hard on you, but it's out of love. So like Coach Day always talks about it. It's right here. It's tough love, So as long as you put your part in, they'll definitely put their part in.
You work a lot. Balance putting on the weights to go against those big guys, but you still want to stay quick. You still want to stay shifty. How do you balance that?
My main focus is my speed and my get off. I feel like with me working with Coach Jay, it's a lot of get off and a lot of making sure I'm still using my speed and things like that. So just helping me, just making sure that's still an asset of mine, not making sure I'm losing that. So
it seems like so often after practice you're working with Coach Patricia. Mm-hmm. What is it about him that allows you to kind of grow, and what do you like most about him as a defensive coordinator?
He's been around a lot of people. I worked with a few guys that he's coached in the past, and I like to pick his brain and things that he sees and things that he can help me on the edge. He cares as well. He wants to make sure that everybody's successful, and obviously, if you're on this team, I hope your goal is to make it to the NFL. So he's, like I said, he's been there. So he's gonna get there.
How much does he have you kind of moving around rather than just being a straight up coming off the edge of the pass rusher, dropping in coverage or doing kind of different?
Hey, whatever Coach Patricia has me do, I'm gonna line up and do it.
What have you learned about yourself in the transition to a new position?
A couple more questions.
I love it. I feel like it's more fun rushing the passer, but also at the same point in time, it's still it's a learning process. I know I don't have everything figured out. That's why I'm constantly asking questions to Kenyatta, Curry, Coach Jay, and Coach Patricia. Just because I want to be the best me I can be and fulfill my potential to the best I can be. So.
Yeah, and what are some of those areas that you're looking to grow in still so you can fulfill your full potential?
I keep that stuff to myself. Can't really put those up.
So the learning process, is it like not getting snookered, is it anticipation, but don't let that drive you, can you explain some of that stuff? CJ?
Yeah, so
others don't have something in your head if it doesn't go that way. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Really, it's just from being off the ball to on the ball now.
Yeah.
It's more of not looking at the full picture and making sure I'm just looking at what's in front of me, the O tackle, the running back, the tight end, what the quarterback's looking at, things like that.
Yeah. Who did that best last year on this team?
What do you mean?
Saw that picture like that, like you're talking about. JTT seemed to have a full picture in his head a lot of times and stuff, what's going on. Obviously, Caleb. But, I mean, but who just jumped out at you like, boy, I want to get to that level of recognition?
Caleb 100%. You know, I feel like just being on the field, Caleb will call out the whole play before it happens. Like, even if you watch film when we're watching film now, Caleb is pointing out where the ball's going before they even snap the ball. Like, he'll point, like it's a screen or anything like that. He's pointing to the receivers and who's getting the ball.
Does it drive the offense nuts?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And they try to flip it, and then he'll know that they're flipping it.
They're flipping it, yeah.
So.
Start to wrap it up there, folks. Are you where you want to be position-wise now? I mean, it's taken a while to end up there, you know, for a full-time. How settled does that make you? How confident does that make you that maybe you weren't a couple of years ago?
I feel like it's all part of the process. Obviously, it's a different process now being a DN, and my goal now is to continue to keep my faith and trust in God and to trust the process with Coach Jay because of the fact that I know what I can do on the edge. They know what I can do on the edge, but it's just like I said, make sure I continue to fulfill my potential there.
I have a question from an unnamed source named Jerry Henry. Apparently, you grew up with somebody connected to Raiders ice cream.
Yeah.
Was that part of your weight change process?
I mean, I'm an ice cream guy. You know, I don't stay that far from Gators right here on Lane, so it's not part of it, but like I said, I do love ice cream.
It's a great piece. The difference in playing defensive end where you have to be a run stopper. I mean, there's more than just rushing the passer. How far along are you think in that growth to be where you feel like you could be a first and second down defensive end, not just a guy when there's an obvious passing situation?
Yeah, I'm definitely still growing in that aspect, but I feel like I'm farther along than I was in the spring for sure.
You've never been short of confidence, so like, this is obviously still a big adjustment. How do you balance the I need to get better, I want to get better, I'm working with I know I can do this? Like, is it hard to find that middle range?
Not really, because of the fact like I know, like I said, I know what I can do. I know what my job is. It's just the technique aspect, like the little things. You can see some of the little things.
All right, CJ, thank you.
Thanks, CJ.